Hey guys, my name's RedTiger, and today, guys, this is going to be a um, special little video for you guys today. We're going to talk about what is coming up with Destiny 2 and what's coming down the pipelines. So, further ado, guys, let's get into the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. So, like I said in the beginning, this is something that I really want to touch base on with Destiny, because if you have not noticed, I love Destiny. I did a live stream for Osiris when it first came out. You can see that in the description down, or you can see it in my Destiny content area. But this is actually going to bring up a new subject in my channel. I'm going to do what's in store. That's going to be talking about what's in store for games in the future. I'm not touching any of the lore type of stuff or digging into the lore. If I do bring up lore, I will be leaving links down below and showing you guys where I'm getting this information so you guys can go see it. So, before we get going, I am packing on time of this recording to go out of town. So this seems rushed because it is. And so this video is a basically week ahead of schedule. So just heads up. Further ado, let's get into this video. So Destiny has finally showed the darkness. Yes, we have seen the darkness us ourselves, but our guardians have not. And the darkness is coming, and Rasputin destroyed the Almighty. And all of a sudden, he got shut down. And we do not know why. And then, if you have not seen the trailer, that will be also down below. The one person that actually finally came back, the Exo Stranger. So these people are finally coming back, or we have people who are coming back and doing this. And by the way, this is non-scripted. I don't do scripted stuff, so all this is just coming out fresh, or coming out now. So just heads up. So all of this is finally coming to light, and we have the darkness finally coming, and what's going to be hold in store? If you have not seen all these updates, we're going to hold dark power, meaning we're going to have a subclass, not just our normal subclasses like the solar, arc, void, all those types. We will not only just have that, we're going to have dark abilities to use. And if you have not seen that, some have not gone through the quest of getting or seeing our tombstone. We have a tombstone. Interesting. And I personally have not seen it, but I've seen other videos of it. And it's terrifying that us, the Guardians, may not survive this giant fight with the darkness. That may happen. Will we die or not? And the darkness is coming, but the Exo Stranger is from a timeline. So, the Exo Stranger came from a time that the darkness won. So she knows what's going to happen. But that's pulling from something that I actually seen in a TV show called Red vs. Blue, where this guy named Church went back in time over and over and over, and he made billions of copies of himself. And this may happen to the Exo Stranger. She may already have this happen, and she's fixing it. And this may be a timeline that actually may work in the light one. And this is something that it's been always interesting to me, that we may win, but coming at a cost where we may die in the process. But the problem is with that is there's a thing that I've been holding off, is the Drifter. At one point, the season of the Drifter, he told us, are you with me or are you with the Vanguard? Meaning, pointing out where, are you part of this or are you part of that? So one of them is going to say, this may pull out an interesting thing where it's saying, are you with the darkness or are you with the light? And not knowing which one is which. And that's something that's always been boggling me. I personally never played it because I didn't have the money to be able to purchase that season or that quest or whatever. So if you have Guardians like me, never picked a side, then what side are you on? Yeah, you may say I'm with the Vanguard, or yeah, I'm with the Drifter, but you never made that choice. So that's going to pull up another choice where, are you with the Traveler or are you with the light or are you with the darkness? And that's also mean, but another thing that's been bothering me is, are we even on the right side? Because everything has a situation where one person could be totally right, and somehow being the bad guy. So is the Traveler actually the good guy? And that's always been a question about me, because you're doing all these things for the Traveler, and the thing is, why? Yeah, he brings you back to life, and most of your all your memories are erased. And that's always been a question. But I'm pretty sure that the Traveler is the right one to go. I personally think so. So I'm just want to pull that question to you guys. Are we even on the right side? And another question that I have, that I've been wondering, is what is going to happen? Because you have Rasputin turned off. You have the Traveler making all these new lights, meaning new Guardians that are coming in and getting ready to fight. Yes, there is going to be a humongous battle is going to happen in September 2020 when the new DLC is going to release. Until then, we're going to get hit hard by the darkness, and we're going to be battling the darkness until that big battle. And that's one thing that's been on my mind, is, are we going to be able to fight the darkness? Are we able to go against the darkness? Because apparently the last time that we were faced against the darkness, we got our butts whooped, but we didn't have all these powers. The Traveler did everything it can too. One of the lore, this will be down in the description, is Rasputin was one of our biggest weapon against everything, and he protected us. So with Rasputin being shut down, something's going on. So we're going to end up going to do this giant war with one of our biggest weapons shut down, but we're also the chosen guardian. And I'm not saying like I'm the chosen guardian. I mean all of us, because each disc, each digital download, everything, every character that you make, everything is the chosen guardian. Yes, you could have, oh yeah, I have 1,600 chosen guardians then. Yeah, you do. Because you have 16,000 accounts with 3 profiles on it. Each one of those profiles is the chosen guardian. And thing is, will that play this giant part of battling the darkness? Because I'm having trouble finding out why are we battling the darkness? Like the speaker said, what has light? My bad. What, man, if light shines, a shadow casts. So, I every time I think of the traveler and the darkness, it's yin and yang, or yin and yang, or whatever it is, black and white. And that's always been a thing comes to mind with these guys. If one dies, the other one grows too powerful and destroys everything. So if the darkness wins, everything dies. If the light wins, everything dies. And I'm pretty sure the traveler knows that, but the darkness doesn't. Or maybe it's something different. But it's something that's always been on my mind. And something just been curiosity to me. And I always wondered that with this upcoming seasons and this upcoming stuff is, why are we fighting right now? Why are we not searching for answers? In the beginning of this season, you go off and find Eris Morris in trouble, and she says, no, back off. And you're like, no, I'm going to keep going and save this person. She's the only one who's trying to find an answer. And later in the season, you find out that the Drifter actually offers, like, hey, if anyone knows about this darkness, it's going to be the Nine. And again, lore is going to be down in the description, or the person who I found the lore. The Nine is a higher being who draws themselves from darkness, if I remember correctly. And it's kind of scary how the Nine knows almost everything. And it would make sense that the Nine knows because they're ancient beings. However, that's the biggest thing. Another lore, again, down in the description, that the three sisters, one of my favorite lores in Destiny, they went down in the deep, where darkness lies the most, and they found ancient worms, I think, ancient dragons or worms or whatever. And they made a deal where they'll get power against them. And Eris Morris will find out that probably they are the key to defeating them. I have the feeling about that. But at the same time, it would make more sense that Eris Morris is going to be the one who's finding out. But it would be the Drifter, Eris, and the Exo Stranger is going to visit the Nine. I'm pretty sure I'm 100% going to see it. And they're going to get some answers. And once it's going to happen, we're going to have this giant battle once we find out all this information. And I got a feeling we're going to see some characters from Destiny 1 and some dead characters. And why I paused there for a second is because I have this feeling that Cade's somehow going to come back and help us. He's not going to stay permanently, but he's going to come back. Because in the last DLC that we got, Forsaken, in the front cover, there's theories that the Exo Stranger was the one who was carrying Cade's body. And once we played it, we figured out it was us. However, that could be still the option that the Exo Stranger is going to somehow bring Cade back for a little bit to help us fight the darkness. However, it could be the light. So, to end this video, I'm going to say this big fight. Talking about this big fight before we end. And this big fight is going to be something that we're going to have more than one, like I said. In the first fight, we're going to have Shax, Ikora, Zavala, the Drifter, the Exo Stranger, us, and us, or the blind chick. Sorry, I can never remember her name. They're going to be playing a huge part. And I'm not sure if I said Shax. He's going to be part of it. The second fight, I have a feeling Shax, the Iron Lord, Ikora, Zavala, Exo Stranger, Cade is going to join. Why I'm not saying the other two, the blind chick and the drifter, is because I got a feeling they're going to be badly wounded. Or maybe a lot of us is going to die. I'm pretty sure that the two brothers, what's his name? Osiris and the Titan, the legendary Titan, the Vex Killer. I can't remember what's his name. Slash, I should not just say Vex Killer. Also Fallen Killer. Those guys are going to come in, but I got a feeling Osiris is going to die. But this big battle, we're going to have more than one. 100%. It's just a matter of us, the Guardian, how we're going to battle this fight. How are we going to solve it? So, further ado, to end this video, I want to know your thoughts about it. Know what you think, what's going to happen. Because this is going to be something that a lot of us is going to be curious. So we're going to finally face the darkness. And the question is, how are we going to face the darkness? Further ado, guys, my name's RedTiger, and I'm out of here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone else to get more of this channel growing, and to get more content, not only this, but funny moments, epics, and just weird topics, or weird gameplay, or any of that. If you guys have suggestions, go down in comments and type it out. I'm always listening. See you guys. Peace.